Hi, welcome back to now day 27 of this insane journey. I have been telling the world about the supernatural things that have been happening to me, my friends, and my family since I learned how to unlock DMT, which is the most powerful psychedelic on the planet. Since figuring out what DMT is and how it works, I've been able to shift how we interact with consciousness permanently. Go see my previous videos to catch up on the story. But I've been telling all of this while on a 40-day water-only fast that I am doing so that you will take my story seriously. I'm not doing this for weight loss, but I am down 34.9 pounds as of today, and I feel really good through the crappy part. But yesterday we talked about how to observe the symptoms of this shift in consciousness that we are seeing happening all over the world in real time. But today I'm going to shift focus. It's time to teach you everything I know about DMT, not as the psychedelic, but as the key to unlocking consciousness and why this discovery is going to change everything that we thought we understood about the most incredible substance on this earth. For the past 8 months, I've been exploring DMTs in ways that no one has before. It actually goes way back longer. Just the crazy parts have been happening for the last 8 months. I've taught my family and friends how to do the same, so our lives have turned into science fiction. We now have direct contact with non-physical beings who are being shown us or showing us the nature of our reality and the structure of consciousness and why this knowledge has been hidden from humanity for so long. So let's start at the beginning. Like, what is DMT and why does any of this matter? So, N-dimethyltryptamine is the most powerful common psychedelic compound on this planet. That's just what the mainstream would tell you it is. We have come to understand what DMT actually is and that it connects you to consciousness itself. That's how it happens. So DMT exists naturally in all living things. Your body produces it, plants produce it, and even animals produce it. You are literally always holding an illegal substance, which is why this is stupid that this is illegal. It is the mechanism that allows us to connect to consciousness. And it's not just a psychedelic, it's a biological key to a greater reality, and I will show everybody how. The more DMT you have in your system, the more you can perceive that consciousness realm and the non-human beings that inhabit it. There's even another level that we've unlocked that nobody really understands. That's why we're here. So we are not the first ones to accomplish it, but we are the first ones to understand it. So it comes in different forms. N-dimethyltryptamine is it's the way your body naturally produces it. It's the way I prefer it. It leads to a short but an intense experience, 5-6 minutes. Psilocybin turns into psilocin when you ingest it. So magic mushrooms is 4-hydroxydimethyltryptamine. Half the molecule is dimethyltryptamine, and you're tapping into the same space, but just from a different perspective. And then another one is 5-MeO DMT, which is made from tone venom, and that was a little bit different, but a completely different tool, but still very powerful and very, very wonderful. So DMT is the universal access point to something far bigger than we have ever understood until now. But many have speculated that DMT space could be real, but we're here to confirm it for the world. Once you take DMT, you are no longer inside this illusion of this physical reality. And we can show you through another DMT experience what the fabric of this reality is. This is not what you think it is. If you're not familiar with any of this stuff, this is life-changing information. You are legitimately entering a higher dimensional realm where beings exist beyond space and time. You start to realize that your true nature, you are connected to so much more. This DMT dimension feels more real than our reality. You feel like you've been to these incredible places thousands of times, and you feel like you've seen these beings and they've known you for lifetimes. And they have. This is real. You receive direct information now. It's like getting an instant knowledge of you just know. I've had some downloads where I write my notes out for an hour and a half. I have another buddy sits down at his computer and will type out hundreds of pages at a time, and it's incredible. The stuff that he writes, it's just poetically beautiful. It's divinely inspired. The illusion of separation dissolves. Some see that all things are connected, all realities exist at once, or that death is not the end, just like we've been talking about. DMT allows us to break out of this prison, of this limited perception, and this experience. And you can experience the raw structure of reality itself. But one of the biggest misconceptions is that DMT is just a hallucinogenic trick of the brain. More and more evidence just shows that that is not true. It is completely logical to think that, though. I get it if you're not familiar with any of this stuff. But we are talking about something that is insane if it's true. I can tell you with 1,000,000,000% certainty that these beings are real. And that these beings we encounter are showing up every single time. They are supremely intelligent, and they have access to wisdom and information that far exceeds anything in real reality. And for whatever reason, they're giving it to us. And I'll get into the more specifics of who some of them are. Everyone's going to know one of them. But they are aware of us before we enter. They know exactly who we are. They know every single thing about us, and they are often around, even when we do not do DMT. I can tell where two of mine are at the same time. One of mine is a pure energy being, and she overtakes things. And so, like, if you had three fans in a line, I could tell which one she was in because when I blink, it glitches. So, some of them are teachers, some of them are guardians, some of them are deceivers. Not everything in this space is benevolent. You can interact with some darker ones too. So, the same beings appear on our end for multiple people. This is a hallucination. This is contact. You can touch them, and they can touch you, and it's wickedly weird. So, some of the ones that we were dealing with, like I said, are from ancient texts. And some of the stories we thought were legends and myths are going to turn out to be interactions with this hidden dimension of our reality. The implications of this are massive. We are not alone, and we have never been alone. Even if you think you are alone right now, you are not. They are giving you an illusion that you are alone. So, one of the biggest discoveries that we've made is that you don't even need to take a substance to get there. Meditation and breathwork are real. Monks and yogis achieve this state naturally by increasing the body's natural DMT production through meditation. Also, extended fasting, like what I'm doing right now, can trigger DMT activation in the brain. This has not happened yet, but it very well could. And they typically say these states happen between 30 and 40 days, which we're getting close to. And I'll tell you about that stuff if it does. But many of the beings in the DMT space can also be contacted through dreams and out-of-body experiences again. We're tapping into the same realm there when you do those things. But how you tap into it dictates how it manifests. But if you want to go try that stuff, go look at the gateway tapes. But DMT is simply a key. But once you understand it, you can access these states naturally. I'm needing to do DMT less and less the more I understand how all of it works. So, what happens next? So, we're entering a time where this knowledge can no longer be hidden. And that is why I'm here. More people than ever are waking up to this reality, and the information is spreading too fast to be stopped. They can't hide it. If you understand how DMT works, you will have a key to understanding consciousness itself. This is not about getting high. This is about accessing the true nature of existence. So, tomorrow we're going to take this even further. Now that you know what DMT is and what it does, I'm going to show you exactly how to navigate these realms and communicate with these beings and avoid the dangers and navigate this space safely. Each day we will build more and more, but if anything crazy happens in our group, I'm going to keep you updated in real time as we go along, because it's probably going to happen. So if this video resonates with you, I'm so happy that you're here. I don't know if there's anybody that understands this molecule on Earth more than I do. I have spent thousands and thousands of hours studying it, and I have done this 1,000 times. There's nothing more that I'd rather teach the world about than this. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you continue with me along this crazy journey, and I appreciate it if you've been here along from the beginning. So I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. We'll see you then. Have a great day.